Season after season, Barcelona's identity has been defined by midfield imagination, and this year the conversation has narrowed to a single consequential question. Who will wear the No.10, and how will that choice shape the team's ambitions? Hansi Flick has not hidden his method. He has tested different profiles in the pocket behind the striker, a technically assured youngster who reads space differently, a wide attacker repurposed through the middle, a gritty academy product whose energy covers passing lanes, and the clubs. High-profile signing who was meant to add a fresh spark. Those experiments matter because every option sends a different tactical message to opponents, but inside the camp, a clearer preference has started to emerge. The coach's inclination towards Dani Olmo reflects more than personal taste. It maps directly to the kind of football Flick wants his side to play. Flick is looking for a creative hub who can link slow build sequences with direct finishing moments, a player who times late runs into the box, who can exploit half spaces, and who offers a predictable yet subtle pressing trigger when the side loses the ball. Olmo's technical range, his capacity to operate between the lines, combine quickly and finish when the chance arrives, makes him a natural fit for that blueprint when he is fully available. The practical truth, however, is that modern teams are built on margins, and margins are shaped by availability. Olmo's history of niggles and careful reintroductions into the lineup means Flick must balance the ideal 11 with the reliable 11. That is why the manager has been patient, not reckless. Easing Olmo back restores a potential creative fulcrum, but also forces a recalibration of minutes and rotations, so the player can deliver across an entire run of fixtures. For teammates, the consequences are immediate. Wingers who have previously drifted into the pocket may be asked to stretch wide again and supply quality crosses or cutbacks. Midfield runners will adjust timing to meet Olmo's late arrivals, and the defensive shape will subtly shift to protect the central zone Olmo wants to occupy on the ball. The decision also ripples beyond matchday tactics. It changes training patterns, influences potential mid-season adjustments, and shapes how the club markets its attacking identity. Critics will argue that favouring a single player creates predictability. Supporters will counter that having a consistent creative outlet reduces chaos and improves efficiency in and around the penalty area. Both views matter because Flick's job is to synthesize them into results. The bigger picture is what elevates this from a personnel preference to a strategic moment. If Olmo can stay fit and hit a rhythm, Barcelona gains a repeatable mechanism to break down compact defences, convert close games, and sustain pressure in domestic and European campaigns. That kind of consistency would quiet the early season experimentation and let Flick design a spine around central creativity. Conversely, if injuries return and availability becomes an issue, the team risks sliding back into a carousel of short-term fixes that limit cohesion and sap momentum. Fans will watch starts and substitutions with a new intensity. Pundits will pass training updates for hidden signals, and opponents will prepare plans to either deny Olmo time or to force him into wider, less dangerous positions. For Flick, the calculus is both simple and ruthless. Choose a path that gives the team a competitive edge, but be prepared to adapt if reality forces your hand. In the coming weeks, every selection will be read as evidence, not merely of a coach's faith in a player, but of a broader identity Flick is trying to impose on Barcelona's season. If that faith pays off, the No.10 decision will look like a masterstroke. If it falters, it will be a reminder that even the clearest plans depend on bodies, fitness, and the fine art of timing. Either way, the choice has already set the narrative for Flick's tenure this campaign, and the club's next results will tell us whether this gamble was bold leadership or an avoidable risk.